Hey everybody, it's Justin, your guide into the other side. Today I want to give you a brief weekly recap of everything that's happened thus far in Otherside, Yugaverse, etc., etc., right? So first of all, Yuga Phase 1 is here. We're seeing the Blitz marketing from, HV-MTL Rift coming out on September 7th. We're seeing WreckLeague Box openings in the tournament on September 14th. We're also seeing Legends of Mara dropping at the end of the summer, so that's kind of like mid-September. Serum City also is coming in October 2023. I will do my brief reaction on that just in a moment. But 10KTF is also something interesting and more. Honestly, this is going to be a very, very interesting quarter 4 for Yuga and everything that's to come. So let's jump right in. I'm going to give my thoughts on ApeCoin as well, but let's take a look at what Serum City has to offer. So Serum City is a mutant ape universe where mutant hounds, mutant apes are colliding together to build a game, very SimCity style. We'll go through it. We'll jump right in. Let's just get through this. Let's go through this video. Do my reaction. I won't have any music because I don't want to get copyright striked, but definitely some punchy, super epic stuff. So right off the bat, we get this train, blast off essentially, and damn, it already looks good. We're going into the underground, right into Serum City. It is definitely very mutanty, and we got a big boss here. We got a big boss, some swagger, some juice. He's let in. Oh, he's got the secret handshake. Boom, very cool. Token gated. So mutant cartel, of course, gets thrown out. Gets thrown out of Serum City. So we see some trading here. ApeCoin, of course, being the center. Some bribing and underground activities. Some clout. Very epic. Very epic. And we're seeing that, that SimCity style growing your city. Questionable activities. And running right into Serum City. So this is overall super... Okay, the beat drop here is insane. Like, the beat drop here is insane. We got all of our mutants here. In the art style, around that underground black market style. And then we also have our announcement of October 2023. So right off the bat, super interesting, great announcement trailer. Definitely very mutanty. I already commented on it. Punchy visuals, incredible character. The art style is super grungy, very mutanty. And the line where it was like, we have a bunch of bored apes getting baked in the yacht club went so hard. So definitely take a look at this. If you're interested in any thing, about city building, if you got a mutant, if you got a mutant hound, mutant ape, this is definitely something that you're going to want to have, some, I guess you'll want to take a look at because apparently there are some benefits to that. So, right off the bat, I have Novel Labs open over here right now. And this kind of goes over everything in the city, but basically, we can kind of see, hey, it's a new breed of game built by the ambitious partners in the furthest... Okay, very wordy, very wordy. But it's a base builder set in the mutant cartel world. Okay, I should probably zoom in because you can't see that. But encourages social trading economies between players to progress, right? It's the first game outside of Yuga Labs to be powered by ApeCoin, so it is run on ApeCoin, so that's super interesting. We saw it in the trailer as well, but... it runs in successive seasons. It involves community-owned characters, enormously detailed crafting loops. So if you like crafting, that's definitely something to take a look at, especially if, you're city building, doing all that type of stuff. But again, over the coming weeks, we'll be deep diving into each of the unique mechanics of the game that make it unlike anything that's come before, etc., etc. So we can kind of see, hey, very, very mutanty. I know I covered this previously, but I love the Lovecraftian aspect. I love the mutant grunge. I love the isometric style city builder with resource management, of course. And then we also have Build Your Way Up. We kind of saw that in the trailer where I guess the city was being built up. Okay, I can't. Yeah, right here. Yeah, basically it's just being built up. So I guess that's what we're going to be doing. That's definitely interesting. You got your shop, we got our all community buildings, electricity, so on and so forth. Everything about a city building game. But I'm sure there are going to be some NFT elements. When you craft things, probably going to be, I guess, tradable on market. Definitely interesting. And then we also have just a breakdown on like crafting items. I guess daily bonuses. So if you come back every single day, you do get bonuses. And then the only way to get to play is to use a pass mutant apes Mutant Hounds and Mutant Cartel Oath holders are eligible to claim a Season 1 series city pass. Dang. Okay, and then they have a frequently asked questions page. You can definitely look there. And then keep your eye out for the train arriving at Serum City, which was this announcement here. So right off the bat, we're seeing like these announcements, this blitz coming from Yuga. Well, Yuga partners essentially. But it's definitely exciting. So moving on to the next thing, the heavy metal is actually doing something really interesting. They had an announcement that for the Rift for September 7th, right? So we're going to get an updated version of the game guide shared ahead of the launch, right? So let's just take a look at this right here. So first of all, I'm not too well versed with Heavy Metal Forge, so feel free to correct me in the comments if I get anything wrong here. But let's just go through every single thing here. So what am I supposed to do leading up to the Rift opening? I'm scared. Hold my hand. So build up energy, build out tiles until you can see the Rift portal. So it seems like Heavy Metal Forges are going to be able to go fight the big boss, essentially raid boss, World of Warcraft style, Leroy Jenkins style. Definitely interesting to see. Why build up energies? It allows you to access the Rift plus get heavy upgrades. Why go into the Rift? You can get passive voting, new items, beef up your heavy. So why should I beef up my heavy? Does it take any protein shakes to prep for the raid boss battle? That's super interesting. Definitely keep an eye on that. Why do we care about that? 8 corn rewards. So we're kind of seeing this. I guess this type of new economy is getting built out for these Web3 NFT types of games. As for how that plays out, I'm not too sure. But we'll see as we go over time. So definitely keep an eye out for that September 7th date. We're getting things in quick succession. September 7th, September 14th for WreckLeague. But I'll cover WreckLeague in just a moment. But again, what about Bases, Macy's, or Backseat holders? Each will have its own unique perks when you are entering the Rift. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong too. So I'm going to jump over to the WreckLeague Mint. Today is the I think today is the 25th. But I know I saw a lot of news on my Twitter feed about common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and Yuga boxes for heavy or not heavy. Gosh, WreckLeague, right? So the next thing after this is September 14th, right? After, we got all of our boxes, it's being traded on secondary markets. Choose to open your boxes or check out your parts or leave them unopened to keep, sell, or trade if you wish. So basically, once a box is opened, the box NFT itself will be burned and claimed parts will appear in your wallet. So boxes don't open automatically. You're going to have to do it on September 14th or after that, depending on what you want to do. So this is definitely a pretty big event because a lot of people are playing the game. You may want to play the, fighting game and you want to craft your mech. This is definitely going to be the day to do it. But, you're going to be able to do, I guess, build it all, right? That's definitely interesting with different play styles, et cetera, et cetera. It's going to appeal to everybody, everyone who wants to play the game. And then September 14th is also when the tournament starts for that ginormous prize pool that Yatsui was pardon if I'm saying his name wrong. But we get that big tournament, so we can kind of figure out where your mech lands on the leaderboard, and I guess take advantage of that. I guess 50% revenue share when that time comes in the future. So let's jump right over to the next part here. I also want to bring your attention to August 31st for all Coda holders, right? So if you didn't necessarily buy a Majestic box or any of those boxes, Coda holders do get a Founders box. So it's a fully built mech. You can play the game, participate, have some fun, and you don't necessarily have to spend any money. So basically, how it is these fully assembled Founders mechs are made out of randomly selected parts, except for some are rare sets, and they do not disassemble back into parts, right? So they're playable in the game on September 14th, so make sure to claim and get ready for Mezzi's Mayhem, right? So basically what you have, free claim, composed of random parts, fully assembled mechs, playable in game. So even if you have a Coda, just keep in mind, you're always gonna get something unique. You're not gonna be the same as every other Coda holder. So definitely something to take advantage of. Totally great benefit to having a Coda, right? So that's probably setting up the stage for something in the future. Otherside is being that it's your Coda is basically going to be the avatar of Otherside. And, you know, we're also seeing future mints for Macy holders and Basey holders as well. So that's definitely worth keeping an eye on as well. So, you know, let's actually jump right over to the last point. Right off the bat, we're seeing Yuga blitz this market with all of the announcements with regards to its, you know, games here, there, heavy metal, WreckLeague, Otherside, Serum City, you know, 10K TF Wagging Sons also cooking in the background. Definitely will keep my eye on those things as well. Definitely keep your eye on everything coming. Q4 is going to be a blast, and it's definitely going to be interesting to see the price of ApeCoin, you know, as supply and demand, you know, and speculation, whether sideline money comes into play. But overall, I'm excited for Q4. I hope you are as well. I definitely hope you found anything in this video interesting or intriguing. Definitely hit that like and subscribe button if you like these weekly recaps, because there's just so much stuff happening in the space. Feels like it's going at light speed. Definitely want to recap and keep your head on top of the game. So if you yeah, I'm gonna sign off. You can catch me on Twitter or on the official Discords. I'll see you around. Peace.